I'm back.
Yay!
There's an air freshener stuffed in my vent up here. I wonder how it smelled. And Scott, that was a wonderful picture of you. That's a really good picture. And Aubryn, a good picture of you. And Patty with a glass of wine. Always good. Welcome, everyone, to the Virtual Comedy Show. I'm Brad Tassell, along with our superstars Steve Goody and Patty Vasquez, everybody, who after January 20th might have to go into hiding. So watch them now. As we bring you comedy, music, and hopefully a few plaster of Paris ashtrays. So does anybody, now we have all old people here, except for Chuck. Chuck never did this. Chuck, do you know, and did anybody else do this? We made in elementary school ashtrays for our parents for like Christmas. Anybody else do that?
Yes. I didn't do that.
I didn't do that.
Even though no one smoked and rolled.
Maybe.
I remember distinctly twice between the grades of 3 and 6 making ashtrays. And to be honest, to this day, it's the only gift I ever got them that they used. I'm telling you right now. 6 years. And one of them was for the car. That was what's good too. I made a car ashtray. Man, good times. And because my mom, like many moms, thought that 1 inch of the window being open was enough to vent out the endless plumes of smoke. And then they always said, your mom always had the one move when she's driving. She's gonna keep the smoke out of your lungs. Nope, car was still full, and I can't believe that I don't have cancer. And then through the haze, I was so proud. I would always see her put that butt out and then light another one. So that was really great. So, although in the 70s, though, everybody else just threw them out the windows, along with their trash. I don't know if you knew that. So anyway, well, we have an amazing show. We have a comedy legend, an Indianapolis television star, and seriously funny writer and performer, Scott Long, everybody. Yay!
Yay!
Scott, say hi.
I'm going to put up one like Patty does, where it's
okay.
not
That's great.
me live. It's just a photo of me. Maybe here's my initial headshot. 34 years ago, that was my headshot.
You haven't changed a bit.
Brad was still a veteran of comedy at that point, but still, there we go.
40 years ago. So good. And of course, our favorite, beautiful, wonderful, amazing, talented Aubryn Stevens, everybody. Aubryn, music. You use the last name? You don't use the last name.
Last name?
Nope.
No, that's because it's a lot like Steve's name.
Right. We don't more of that.
And I am excited. I'm so excited for this all to start, even more than I was for the Tyson-Paul fight. That was I was excited for that 9 months ago. So I'm guessing everyone saw the slow Bavarian waltz that was the Tyson-Paul fight, right? Did you?
Oh, yes.
No, we were on Netflix. We didn't see a thing.
I know. Well, that's so funny because I'm on a ship and it was totally clear. I didn't have one problem and people all over the world couldn't see it. Was it a fight or more of a skirmish or tete-a-tete? I'm not exactly sure what it was. I know why they call them bouts, though, because I was about to turn it off. But I couldn't turn it off. I couldn't turn it off because I was waiting for Mike Tyson to show up. But then I realized the problem. The fight didn't even start till after 10:30 p.m. No 58-year-old is alert and ready for a fight at 10:30 p.m., right? Mike had dinner at 5, and he was thinking about dinner at 8:15. No way he's ready to fight at 10:30 p.m. I mean, during the fight, Mike looked like what I look like when my wife hears something in the middle of the night and hits me and goes, "Find that noise," and I just wander around the house looking for a noise. That's what that looked like. Most of us at this age won't even come pick you up at the airport at 9:30 because we don't want to drive at night. We're not fighting, right? And at 27, Jake Paul didn't even get up till 3:25 that afternoon. 10:30 starts his day. I know. Everyone, I don't know. It's just, and everyone, we were all excited because we saw Mike's training, right? All his powerful training. But that was all done at 9 in the morning. Fine. He's fine at 9 in the morning. So nothing past noon. The fight should have started at 8:30 a.m. because Mike's been up for hours and Paul hasn't been to bed yet. I think that's the way. Entirely different outcome. Okay. I did that on stage last night at work. Do you guys not so much? So anyway, now let's try some of the outcome of some of these jokes. Spirit Airlines has filed for bankruptcy after their business plan wasn't sufficient to grow their brand. Company officers have decided to amend the original business plan, which read, just suck. Okay.
That's what they call the Spirited Airlines.
That's right. Just suck. Okay. Hey, a cruise ship line. Have you read this? Anybody got your couple $100,000? A cruise ship line is offering a 4-year trip for Americans that want to miss Trump's entire term. It is an odyssey that will take you to 140 countries, 6 continents, ending up in January 2029 on a beach with half of the Statue of Liberty buried in sand. You damn dirty apes. Okay.
Right.
Planet of the
They
Apes.
get the
Thank
girl
you.
to
Thank
come
you very
along
much.
with.
Yeah.
Hey, the CDC has investigated an 18-state E. coli outbreak from carrots.
Oh, wow.
Yep, there have been more than 39 cases of people getting sick and 1 rabbit who should have taken the left at Albuquerque.
Poor bugs.
Poor bugs. What's up, Doc? I'm dead. Beyonce will perform at the halftime show during the Texans versus Ravens game on Christmas Day in her hometown of Houston. Yay!
Hey.
Yeah, many wonder why the singer won't be doing the Super Bowl next year instead. No, she'll be in prison with her buddy Kamala by then, said a Trump spokesman.
Oh.
I'm sorry, got a little real there. I apologize. Wow. Hey, have you all done this yet? People are leaving X, formerly Twitter, in droves to join the new Blue Sky app. Ooh, who's joined?
Ooh, nobody.
No.
I have.
Not me.
I joined.
I know
Nobody
a few
else?
people.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a
To
few
make things
times.
worse, the Blue Sky app mockingly looks a lot like the original Twitter. Isn't that funny? And after tens of millions of downloads of Blue Sky over the weekend, it looks like X marks the knot.
Boom, boom.
I didn't try very hard on that one. Oh my gosh, Trump is continuing. I'm having trouble with the words. Trump is continuing to pick his cabinet, and mostly from the National Registry of Sexual Predators. Picking them right out of there. I can't wait for the Secretary of the Interior nomination, Jerry Sandusky. That's coming up. And then after that, Jared Fogle for Secretary of the 6-inch. It's going to be fantastic.
Wow.
I meant sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Maybe 3-inch? I don't know. Hey, the next big thing in tech is the brain-computer interface. Wow.
Whoa.
With billionaires putting more than $400 billion into companies that will implant computer chips into people's brains to help with depression, epilepsy, and that pesky questioning fascism. That's the third thing. The companies are also working on a less invasive way to get the chip into your skull than opening up your whole head, and that is stab him in the head. He won't remember. Okay, so let's see. I don't know what that meant. Oh no! Russia threatened world war after President Biden sanctioned the use of U.S. military missiles being used by Ukraine to attack inside Russia. Ooh.
Yeah.
Which is an odd threat because starting January 20th, we'll be on Russia's side, so it won't matter. We'll be fighting for Russia. Burglars broke into Windsor Castle and stole 2 royal vehicles. Did you see that?
Yep.
No.
2 masked men carrying bows and arrows scaled the wall and broke into a barn. Officials say the men will be caught when they put back on their tights and try to give the vehicles to the poor. Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
All right, I'm wearing green.
Yeah.
Oh, Whoopi Goldberg was almost hurt when she tripped as she walked onto the set of The View this morning. Did you see that?
Ooh,
No.
that
The
was a
weird
hook.
part is video shows her literally tripping over nothing.
Whoa.
Later, when the video was streamed through a specialized camera supplied by A&E, the A&E network, the culprit was detected to be the ghost of Rush Limbaugh.
Wow.
Luckily, there's not that many more. The Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight drew a record betting from sports books around the world. Did you know that?
No.
With Paul over Tyson giving people 2-1 odds and paying 75-1 was this is boring as hell. You bet that, you won. Oh my gosh. For $9.95, an AI Santa Claus will call your child for a realistic conversation after parents fill out a form with information about their kid. Is that wild? That's crazy. Children are very charmed by the very Santa-like call. It's a real call with a conversation, and they call and they seem to know a lot about little Jimmy or Susie. Isn't that cool? Then, come March, AI Santa passes along the information to the Easter Bunny, who just enough fact to lure Billy into a dark parking lot. And he brings his bunny van. Okay. Luckily, there's only 2 more. Paulina Brandberg is a Swedish government minister, and she has instructed her staff that as of now, bananas are banned from anywhere in her offices.
Wow.
I know some thought it was because she's allergic to bananas, but the real reason is she just broke up with the minion known as Bulgy.
Oh my God. Terrible.
Bulgy the minion.
Donations are going to be up this week to get you some help.
Yes.
Well, Janet left and I'm stir crazy on the ship. All right, last one.
AI writer. Anyways.
Be ready, Steve, because we're going to end the
yeah.
show.
Okay.
Four-time, this is, look, joke or not, this is amazing. 4-time Olympic track champion Mo Farah had his phone grabbed by 2 men in the UK who then jumped in a white van and drove away. Farrar then ran after the van, easily catching it after a couple blocks. The men were forced to give back the phone, and they gave him another $200 to deliver 13 Grubhub orders in 7 minutes.
Brad Tassell, everybody! Over there. I think